Season 4 of is almost complete, so now is the perfect time to watch Season 3.
Are you sure?
When Season 1 first started to air, I had no idea what it was, never even heard of it, and then I saw the clip of Omni-Man beating the fuck out of his teammates, or at least what I thought were his teammates. I had to know their choice. I had to get involved with that. So I watched Season 1 weekly, absolutely loved it. I watched Season 2 weekly, and I started to feel a certain way. I started to feel like the Immortal because I noticed that I just didn't really care for the storylines that didn't involve Omni-Man and Mark or the Viltrumite stories. Not to say that those storylines were bad or the characters involved are bad, but I don't know, I didn't really care for them. And I was in college at the time, and I didn't feel like another season of that would be worth my time. I'd just rather not watch it. For example, the Brainiac Black. That's not racist because it rhymes.
Oh shit.
Rex and the gang. At this very moment, I don't remember what they're called. Meatheads? You get the idea, right? But now in the Big 26, I have a YouTube channel with 12 subscribers. So I have to make a video about Season 3. So, ta-da! There it is. I noticed that I just didn't really care for the storylines that didn't involve Omni-Man.
Does he know? Does he know?
I mean, to be fair, he does feature at the end of episode 4. There's Omni-Man. Yes. I'm not trying to sound like an Omni-Man day writer, but he's the show's strongest, like not in a physical sense, but like written wise, I think he's the strongest character in the show, because our main protagonist is an absolute fraud. I mean, when you can bench press the Empire State Building, go around the world in 0.02 seconds, jizz in your pants in 0.01 seconds, but then the lights just get too bright when you're fighting the Mauler twins, you've already fought them. What are we doing here? And you got to add on the belt to ass brought to him by the earthquake. I think is seismic. Belt to ass in front of his new boo. What? Stoppable on his day. One of the heroes of all time. One of the characters of all time. Holy! And he's taken the Batman route with not killing his opponents or enemies.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Bro, take a look around. Look at this dude and look at where you're at. This guy needs to die. Move on to these two. Look! What do you mean don't kill them two? You've already seen them before. You know what they're about. Them dudes need to go. If I were you and I saw Barney like handing out gifts, kill that motherfucker, okay? That thing is not human.
What?
It needs to go. Them two need to go. This dude needs to go. What are we doing? And then he's turning around and getting mad at Cecil for using the guy he's not killing off, and they're becoming part of the team. So that's my little rant on Invincible. I get that he's probably gonna lock in here soon. Hopefully. Dear God. And I know it definitely doesn't sound like it, but I am coming around to the fact that this is a superhero show, but just rated R. Like, I've never seen the Superman show, but I have a feeling it plays pretty much like Invincible or any other superhero show. You just have the main storyline, then there's these villains, you kill them, or not in this case, but you fight them. Sometimes they go away, they'll probably come back in the later seasons, and you just keep doing that over and over until, you get bored, I guess. I don't know. But I've definitely warmed up to it. I still think some of the other characters' scenes just drags. But when the main character is that much of a choker, what can I expect of the side characters, you know? So, Mark Grayson, let's lock in. Other side characters, keep doing your thing. And since I'm at the halfway point of Season 3, it's time to give our characters some gradings on how they performed throughout the first half of the season. Mark, C. Needs to lock in, horny. Eve, B-. Hop on LinkedIn, horny. Rex, B. YouTube is free, plenty of recipes on there, horny. Debbie, C+. Low-key, pulled a baddie, horny. Oliver, A. That is what I'm talking about. Big game player, lights don't bother him, Let's fucking get it. Dog. Alan, A+. The power of friendship prevails. Probably horny. Thank God this fight did not go completely wrong because I did not feel like changing the thumbnail. I would have felt really bad if I had the bold text of Goonable over Eve and Mark and then Eve dies. But getting a little bit ahead of myself, that is in the finale, let's talk about the earlier second half episodes. Aaron Paul plays yet another character who has everything stripped from him. This poor guy.
Heil Hitler!
Nigga, Heil Hitler! Nigga, Heil Hitler! They don't understand the things I say on Twitter.
Angstrom Levy is back, somehow. And I know that I say that the Mahler twins are meatheads per se, but this guy is quite literally a meathead. I know I was kind of shitting on him earlier about being kind of boring, but his plan this time around was kind of cooking. His only flaw, however, is that his team that he brought with him is still mid. I know that they had Earth shook or whatever, they were destroying all these cities. But again, when the lights get bright, when the going gets tough, at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of Invincibles flying around, and we know they're mid. Which also brings me to the question of what actually hurts or damages Invincible. This brother can tank a punch to the face from one of the strongest Viltrumites ever that explodes all of the glass from a skyscraper behind him. But then this Invincible dies from a grenade shoved up Rex's ass. Rip REXTER had two baddies crying for him at his funeral, so you gotta sometimes just tip your cap to the OG. And yes, I know it's not a grenade in his ass, it's his whole skeleton, but still, I feel like that Invincible would have tanked that, or at least not just got blown to actual smithereens from it. Now that finale though, oh yeah. Mr. Kirkman, I'll give it to you. You can put together a finale. All the other finales in the earlier seasons have been pretty good. This one might be my favorite so far. Now, was it just one long fight scene? Oh, absolutely it was. But I done told y'all, I like Invincible in the Viltrumite story. And here it is. So yeah, I was Rex exploding all over the screen. The way Conquest shows up reminded me of Jogo in season 2. It's like, alright bro, like now? And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why this is my favorite episode, because for about 30 minutes of it, it's Mark getting absolutely ragdolled. And I had no confidence in him doing anything anyway, but it was still fun to watch, I think. Now I'm not making sense because I like Invincible, I like Mark, he's just a fraud. But my favorite episode is this one, which, to be fair, it has a 9.9 on IMDb, so a lot of y'all like it as well. Do we even like the show? What's going on here? And my boy Oliver got packed up pretty easily, but I seen the potential. There was a couple shots he landed here and there. The big leagues will definitely be calling him soon, so I'm going to be looking out for that in season 4. Now, Eve, I am familiar with your game. Oh my god. But I wasn't familiar with your actual game. Because when you woke up and decided to go help, I said, oh, hell no. Hell no. And yeah, I was right. Packed up, but another JJK reference incoming. She had to come to a near-death experience like my boy, like the GOAT Gojo. If only Gojo would have woken up butt booty naked, I would have had that poster plastered all over my ceiling, the wall, the floor, the bathroom. I'm sorry, Amanai. I'm not even upset right now. It's just that the wind feels so wonderful on my cojones. She wakes up stronger than ever, switches down Conquest, and Mark finishes him off with the ground and pound, which I'm also starting to notice that, Mr. Kirkman, you love yourself a ground and pound. And the season leaves us with some future hints at the next plots in the next season with the worm guy thing. Totally forgot about him. Angstrom, yep, he's still here, but the robots now own him, making him bend over. Some more goon material.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
And it exists, right? Like, I'm not a crazy person for asking this, but it definitely exists. Porn of this, right? Like somewhere on the internet, especially with AI. So yeah, that's actually a dumb question. I don't know why I asked that. I'm not gonna go research it or anything. I might, but I'm not gonna watch it. I might click it just to see like the preview, but I'm not gonna finish it. I might. I won't watch it again though.
I am in big trouble. In big trouble.
So Invincible Season 3 gets a final score of B+.
Ho ho ho.
Green Giant.
A really solid season of television that I'm glad I decided to watch, but definitely some areas that I think could improve. Next season, I want to see Mark kill motherfuckers. I want to see Oliver kill motherfuckers. And I want to see Omni-Man. I want Omni-Man. Yay! And Alan the Alien, of course. And keep them shots, Mr. Kirkman, of where it's like Eve is in the foreground, but she's turned around, so it's just booty cheeks. Thank you.